We're back, King and Queen of the Ring. Leave a like.
Subscribe, hype the video,
Hype the video.
comment
uh,
down below. All
I
the
got
interaction you can give us,
all the
give it to us.
interaction. Give it to us. We know you're not gonna do it, but do it anyways. You son of a bitch. Or else. Last time I forgot what I said. Fuck it. It's something bad. Something really bad.
You're getting off the hook today, but next time.
Probably. All right, let's start the show. We start Austin Theory versus AJ Styles.
King of the Ring finals. On paper, this match should be one-sided, but Theory is riding a wave of momentum and takes AJ by surprise. Theory comes out hot out of the gate, and AJ has to take a few moments on the outside to gather himself. Once AJ gets back into the ring, he tries to gain the advantage, but Theory maintains his control of the match and does so for the next few minutes. AJ eventually stops Theory's momentum with a drop kick. From there, AJ slows down the pace and controls the match, working over Theory. After working over Theory for a bit, AJ goes for the phenomenal forearm, but Theory manages to duck the move. Theory then rushes to his feet and rolls towards AJ's, who's just getting to his feet and nails a rolling blockbuster. He goes for the cover, but only gets a count of two. Theory is just. Theory is. How did I write this? Goes for the cover. Theory is just kicking AJ afterwards as AJ gets to his feet. AJ eventually throws Theory over the top rope, but Theory manages to catch himself. Theory then rolls through the ropes and goes for a drop kick, but AJ just catches him and hits a Styles Clash onto Austin Theory. AJ covers Theory. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins the King of the Ring, dubbing himself the Phenomenal King.
All right, all right. AJ Styles, King of the Ring. Next up, Roxanne defends her World Women's Championship against Nia Jax. Roxanne makes her way to the ring. She's staring down Nia. You can see the fear in her eyes. She just lost her first match of the year to Nia the other week, and Nia has confidence written all over her. She's been coming into her own again this past month. The bell rings. Nia just circles Rox. Rox is trying to keep her composure, but you can see she's not confident. She's never faced anyone with the power game that Nia has, but she knows what she has to do. Uh, she gets to work. She keeps the pace high, trying to wear out Nia. Nia sees what she's doing. Nia finally gets her hands on Rox and slows the pace, just laying massive strikes on the rocks, really beating her down, going for her legs. She can't tire her out if she can't run. Nia locks in a sharpshooter. She learned from the Rox and Trish match that this worked masterfully. But she's not a master of the move, so Rox is able to get out, go back on offense. It's just a short burst until Nia hits a massive right hook that knocks out Roxanne. Nia's wobbly, uh, and she just starts dragging Rox to the corner for an annihilator. She starts climbing when Rox gets up, pulls Nia's hair down. Nia's face smashes against the steel post. Rox quickly climbs to the top rope, hits a pop rocks off the top rope. Cover 1, 2, 3. Roxanne Perez retains her championship in a hard fought match, which leads us to a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
We have the Phenomenal Egos taking on the Gorillas of Destiny for the SmackDown Tag Titles. AJ Styles is still obviously worn out from the King of the Ring finals, and Ethan Page is tasked with carrying most of the load for this match. Gorillas of Destiny pretty much control most of the match and seemingly are on their way to winning the titles. Ethan Page makes a hot tag out to AJ, and he comes in like a house of fire. He takes full control of the match, and it seems like he is on his way to hitting a phenomenal forearm when AJ gets into an argument with Solo on the apron. This allows Gorillas of Destiny to cut AJ off and take control of the match. Ethan Page heads over and starts arguing with Solo on the outside before the referee orders Page back to his corner. On his way back to the corner, Page discreetly grabs one of the tag titles. Ethan gives AJ a look as AJ is sent towards the ropes and feigns an injury. The referee checks on AJ, and as the referee is checking on him, Tongaloa turns around towards Ethan Page and gets clocked in the face with the belt. Tongaloa is stunned, and AJ heads out onto the apron and hits a phenomenal forearm onto him. Page rushes out and around the ring to pull Tama Tonga off the apron as AJ goes for the cover. One, two, three. Phenomenal Egos retain their tag titles.
All right, Phenomenal Eagles retained, which leads us into a triple threat United States Championship match.
We have Jacob Fatu versus Trick Williams versus Malachi Black for the US title. This match is an absolute sprint from the opening bell. All three men are hitting big moves, and the opening exchange sees Trick Williams take control of the match. Trick and Malachi then seemingly work together to make sure Jacob Fatu is taken out of the equation. After they take Jacob out, Malachi and Trick go back and forth for the next few minutes. They exchange big shots and near falls, and towards the end of the match, we see Trick Williams set up in the corner for the trick shot. He then charges in and connects with the move onto Malachi, but before he can cover him, Jacob gets back into the ring and super kicks Trick. Trick then rolls out of the ring and Jacob climbs up top and hits a moonsault onto Malachi Black. Jacob covers Malachi. One, two, three. Jacob Fatu is your new United States champion.
Hot potato, hot potato. Fuck it. All right, this leads us to the WWE Championship match. Nakamura comes out with his Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Cole comes out. He has the rest of the Undisputed Era by his side, but Nakamura isn't phased. He won the IC Championship with them ringside too. He's just gonna have to 1v5 this. Before the match starts, Shin is looking at JD and running him down, saying, how dare you turn your back on Finn?" That's when Roddy comes in from behind JD and covers JD's ears with his hands. Roddy says, "La la 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 la, he can't hear you." Shin just turns his attention back to the ring. The bell sounds. Quickly, these two jump into it. There's nothing but contempt for each other, hard hitting strikes, rule bending. The ref is being lenient with the rules because no one wants this to end in a DQ. Finally, Shin is setting up for a Kinshasa. He hits it, goes for the cover. One, two. Roddy pulls the ref out the ring. Shin goes for Shin goes for him from behind a re-dragon attack. They hit their finisher on Shinsuke. While Shinsuke is getting up, JD goes and hits Devil inside. Cole finally gets back up and hits a Shining Wizard. Roddy throws the ref into the ring, goes for the cover, and Cole goes for the cover. One, two, three. Adam Cole retains. Nakamura could not take advantage of the numbers game this time around. Now we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Naomi and Tamina make their entrance, followed by Tiffany and Bliss. Bliss doesn't look right, like there's something brewing in her. The match starts, and we start with Bliss and Naomi in the ring. Bliss is trying to do it all on her own, refusing to tag in Tiffany. Tiffany is getting anxious on the apron, begging for a tag. Naomi finally tags in Tamina. Tamina just starts laying into Bliss. Bliss is completely spent. Tamina hits her splash, goes for the cover. One, two, kick out. Naomi tags back in, starts beating down Bliss even more, hits her rear view, goes for the cover. One, two, Tiffany breaks the pin. Tamina and Tiffany start brawling for a bit. Naomi's about to start beating down on Tiffany when Bliss rolls her up. One, two, kick out. Naomi gets up. Bliss gets a surge of adrenaline and hits a Sister Abigail DDT. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Bliss goes to the top rope and she connects with a twisted Bliss. Cover. 1, 2. Tamina breaks the pin. Tamina gets Tamina gets Bliss up and hits a power bomb. Tamina goes to her corner and yells at Naomi to tag her in. Naomi starts crawling. Tiffany gets back up on her apron. Bliss finally starts crawling toward her. They both get a hot tag. Tiffany comes in hot, just hitting Tamina with two clotheslines, followed by a drop kick. Tamina lands near the corner. Tiffany sees an opportunity. She starts going for the prettiest moonsault ever. Tamina gets up quickly and pushes her off the top rope onto the outside. Tiffany lands face first into the barricade. She is completely knocked out. Tamina sees it and she quickly drags Tiffany back into the ring, hits another power bomb, climbs the top rope, hits a splash. Uh, Bliss runs in to help her, but Naomi takes down Bliss and she rolls out the ring. Tamina covers. 1, 2, 3. Here are your winners and the new women's tag team champions, Tamina and Naomi. Team Bad. Team Bad celebrates. At the top of the ramp, they celebrate. Tiffany is just sitting in the ring, looking sad as hell. Bliss comes up from behind her, sits next to her, gives her a side hug. Then she helps her to her feet. Bliss looks at Tiffany and says, "Sorry, it's nothing personal." Bliss quickly kicks Tiffany in the gut, pulls her in, Sister Abigail DDT. Afterwards, she hits a twisted Bliss. Bliss then looks under the ring, pulls out a table, and hits another twisted Bliss through the table. There is no more Tiffy Bliss time.
What a sad day. They had a great run.
They had a run, of course. Ah, damn. Now, Queen of the Ring final. Got three goddamn matches in a row. Goddamn. Could have probably split that up better, but it's fine.
What if, you had to book it your way?
It's fine. All right. Both women make their way to the ring. Right when the bell is about to ring, Roxanne Perez's theme song plays. They both look toward the entrance. Here she comes. After her match earlier, she's limping. She makes her way ringside. Both Julia and Charlotte are looking at her. Rox holds her title up high as she walks to the commentary table to take a seat. The bell rings, and the whole match, both Julia and Charlotte keep looking at her. Charlotte is beating on Julia in the corner and yelling at Roxy the whole time. Rox finally yells back at her to focus on the match. Charlotte turns back and gets hit with a flurry of strikes. Julia then takes control of the match for a while until she makes a wrong move. She goes for an Arrivederci knee strike. When Charlotte gets out the way, Flair gets up. Julia rushes her. Flair ducks, hits the ropes, bounces off, and Flair hits a spear. Julia starts getting up. Flair hits a natural selection. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Rox starts clapping. Flair sees this and starts cursing out Rox. Rox tells her again to focus on her match. She doesn't listen. Julia rolls her up. 1, 2, kick out. Charlotte starts getting up, but gets hit with an Arrivederci knee strike. Julia isn't done. She picks her up for a Northern Lights bomb. She hits it. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Rox is shocked. No one can believe it. Julia gets to her feet and she's waiting for Flair to get up. She's not moving. The ref goes to check on her. She's acting like she's in a lot of pain. Julia comes up to her to try to finish the job, but the ref pulls her to the opposite side of the ring, telling her that they need to check on her. While this is happening, Charlotte looks over to them, sees the ref isn't looking, and pulls something out of her top. It's brass knuckles. Rox sees this. She gets a flashback to last year. Rox gets up, goes to Charlotte, and takes the knuckles away from her. Charlotte is shocked, yelling, "What are you doing?" Rox just says she's not going to let her get away with that. Charlotte is on her feet, cursing out Rox when she turns around. Julia kicks her in the gut, hits one more Northern Lights bomb, followed by one more Riva Dirty knee strike. Cover. One, two, three. Here is your winner and new Queen of the Ring, Julia. Rox claps. She gets in the ring. She has a stare down with Julia. She holds her title high. And it just shows, two of the members of the upcoming Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Now, main event time.
Main event: Karrion Kross versus Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kross feels like he's in complete control of this match. The match last night against Drew and Swerve is absolutely showing its toll on Cody. Kross more or less kind of seems like he's playing with his food, feeling complete confidence in himself. Throws Cody around for a few minutes and is taunting him in the process. Kross then hits a big Saito suplex and goes for the cover, but Cody kicks out at two. Kross just chuckles to himself and continues his dominance over Cody. Kross eventually, after beating Cody a bit more, locks Cody into the Kross jacket. Cody seems like he is fading, but somehow finds something within himself to fight his way towards the ropes and break it up. From there, Cody seemingly is having new wave of is having this new wave of energy and finds himself getting back into the match. After getting all the way back into the match, Cody goes for the Cody cover, but is caught by Kross. They are currently in a standing sleeper hold, and Cody puts his hand over the referee's eyes before swinging his leg back and low blowing Kross. Cody then once again springboards off the ropes, and this time hits a Cody cutter. He then calls Kross up and nails a crossroads. He covers Kross. One, two, three. Cody Rhodes wins the World Heavyweight Championship, or the WWE Championship. World Heavyweight Championship. Yes.
It's not the WWE Championship.
I corrected myself. I had confidence in what I said at first and then bailed on the confidence for some odd reason. Probably because I just envision Cody with the WWE title so much at this point. The World Heavyweight Championship.
He gets a secondary prize.
He gets the main prize.
Secondary. Secondary because
Main.
Karrion Kross had it.
Aaron Cross was a great, like, month and a half champion.
It's only been a month and a half.
He really wasn't champion for a long time.
Damn, that felt longer.
It might have been like 2 months. Let's see. He defended it. Find where he wins this thing. It actually may have been longer than that. Has it at SummerSlam, so he probably wins the pay per view. Yeah, he won it at Clash.